What is going on, everybody? Thammagotcha here, and it is Go Battle Day yesterday, so I decided to use a little bit of a spicy team and actually got a lot of wins with it. Samurott, Perserrker, and XL Jellicent. Perserrker is also XL, so let's jump into these matches here. Great lead here with the swampert into the Samurott. Samurott not having that ground typing, resist the hydro cannon. So first hydro cannon coming in, Shadow Swampert is going to be able to survive that. And you know what? We're going to be able to shield that earthquake because that would have probably knocked us out. Another hydro cannon coming in. Fury Cutter just absolutely generates energy so quick and it's amazing. Look at how fast we get to those mega horns, and we'll probably be getting a shield back. Yes, we can. And I don't need to swap out here, but I am anyways. Probably going to be catching the earthquake, not really catching, more so forcing them to throw the earthquake, and I should be able to get to this shadow ball before they get to their next earthquake. Shadow ball is going to do a lot of damage onto that shadow wall right there, so earthquake going to be coming in, almost enough to KO, not enough to get to the surf. So I'm going to come back in with the Samurott. We have enough energy here to get to the hydro cannon. Maybe I should have farmed up more considering they were energy dry. But in comes a Charizard. And I need to get to this hydro cannon off here. I'm going to shield up the Dragon Claw here. I'm going to farm up a bit more energy counting. I am at 3 and they need 1 more for the Dragon Claw. So I'm going to catch the Dragon Claw on the Perserrker. And we're almost at the next hydro cannon. And they are forced to throw energy here because a foul play would absolutely hurt that Shadow Charizard. Blast Burn coming in left, right, good night Perserrker. But now we got the Hydro Cannon to hit them back with another left, right, good night Shadow Charizard. And that's going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent there. So we're going to be hopping into the next matchup here. Empoleon lead. Not the best lead, but we can actually hit back with Hydro Cannon. It is resisted, but a couple is going to start adding up. And Fury Cutter charges a lot faster than the waterfalls do. Look at how much damage that freaking Hydro Cannon does to that Empoleon. It is resisted, but 1 more should be enough to KO. We're going to be able to survive this drill pack. They're not going to throw the Hydro Cannon because Hydro Cannon is resisted, although it would probably do around the same amount of damage, but not 100% sure on that one. So they're going to be forced to throw energy. I am fine with this. I'm going to come in with my Perserrker here. I'm going to be able to farm all the way down after I give up a shield on what should be a Hydro Cannon, because that would absolutely rock the XL Perserrker. Oh, in comes a Charmer. I'm going to throw the close combat here. We only have resisted moves, baiting that I kind of have the Iron Head, but I don't. And now I'm going to come in with the Jellicent. We are going to get to the Shadow Ball before they reach a move because, you know, Charm really does charge energy very slow. And being as bulky as Jellicent is, we don't really have to worry about the charms too bad. But now in comes a shiny Articuno. I thought it might have been double charm, but no, shiny Articuno it is. I'm going to rock this thing with a Shadow Ball, and I'm hoping I can get to another one. Oh, we lose the CMP on what should be the Hurricane, but that is fine. I'm going to come in with the Perserrker. I'm going to farm up as much energy as I can, throwing this foul play, hoping to God Almighty, oh my God, it doesn't KO. We're going to be hit with an Icy Wind here now, and now I'm just going to hard farm all the way down. I'm going to throw 1 Shadow Claw, then throw the foul play. We should be able to survive this, and I'm going to throw 1 Shadow Claw, hoping to gosh almighty that this close combat KOs, and it does. And we're going to take that matchup. Very close, very well played to my opponent. On to the next game here. We have Samurott into a Lowland Ninetales. Gonna watch out if this is Charm. It is Charm. Unfortunately, it's gonna be hitting us for neutral damage. If it was Powder Snow, it'd be a lot better of a matchup. But no need to fear here. Fury Cutter coming in, hitting these Hydro Cannons very fast. And we already grab a shield here. We get to a 3rd one before the opponent throws. Now they had energy, but I'm guessing they're gonna want to shield and farm down. Oh, get the farm down anyways, but I'm gonna come in with Perserrker because all this energy that this Alolan Ninetales has is negated by it, and in comes a Kanto Muck. Look at this, everybody. I'm gonna have to throw the foul play. You don't want to throw the close combat on this thing because the close combat is resisted. I will shield up this move. I'm potentially reading that there's going to be something weak to Perserrker in the back, so I'm gonna be throwing another foul play. over farming just ever so slightly, and we did get the last shield. So I am now going to shield up this Dark Pulse. I'm going to over farm by 4 because I kind of miscount on how many poison jabs I had, and I didn't want to get necessarily hit by a Thunder Punch because that would do a lot of damage. Because now look, this Alolan Ninetales comes in with the Weather Ball, and along with that Thunder Punch, we would have been knocked out, and it's a Jelly Boy in the back. Or should I say Jelly Lady, because it is the pink one. So Foul Play comes in, that does nice damage, puts it into a Shadow Ball range, and now we're going to have our own Jellicent on this Jellicent. One Shadow Ball does not knock out the Jellicent. It's going to take about 65 to 70% of our health, and this Shadow Ball is definitely going to be saying left, right, good night to that Jellicent, and it's going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent. Hopping into the next matchup here, Samurott into Galvantula. Oh my gosh. Terrible lead, but not the absolute worst. I'm going to throw the Hydro Cannon just before they reach their own lunge or discharge. That does grab us a shield, and that is all I'm wanting to do with this Samurott. This is an ABA line, kind of ABA water, and Perserrker can kind of clean up the safe swap here. You don't really want to safe swap Samurott just in case they do have a hard counter to it, but it is what it is. We grab the shield advantage, and now we're up 2 shields to none. I am going to shield this one up. It's probably going to be the lunge, but we are going to be able to get to this Foul Play before they reach their next move, which is very, very crucial because I did not want that Galvantula on my Jellicent. So now in comes a Stunfisk, and out comes a Trevor's. I'm going to go for the extra here, not playing to the CMP. It is a C-Bomb bait, but honestly, I throw one more Hex and then a Shadow Ball to knock out left, right, good night Trevenant. And this is a pretty standard matchup here. Gonna be able to get to this Surf, and one more Surf should put it into a range where maybe I can get a Foul Play off of my Perserrker, or come in with my Perserrker, force him to throw energy here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw 2 Hexes here. So 1, 2, maybe I could have thrown 3 because my opponent saves the energy, but now they're forced to throw the Rock Slide, and one more Hex. I'm hoping I outpace to the Surf. Yes, we do, and that is absolutely amazing. Surf comes in, knocks out the Galarian Stunfisk, and that's a good game. Well played to my opponent there. So now we're going to be hopping into the last matchup of this set here. A Shadow Gyarados. Now, you may be thinking this is a bad matchup. You know, both of my charge moves are resisted, my fast moves are resisted, but Gyarados is not the bulkiest in the Ultra League. I'm going to let this one go. It is probably going to be a crunch, not enough to knock us out, and thank gosh we did not get that debuff. Actually, I kind of hope we got that debuff, because now they wouldn't have gave him as much farm. But either way, I will come in with my Perserrker. I'm going to shield the potential crunch here, because that crunch will be the most devastating damage. It does turn out to be an Aqua Tail, but I think from here, I'm just going to be able to farm down, come in with loaded energy on my Perserrker, and out comes a Lapras. Okay, close combat coming in. That gets the shield, and I'm going to go ahead and throw another close combat. This is going to do massive damage on the Lapras. I am now going to come in with my Jellicent, and I'm going to commit to a very... No, I'm not going to farm down. I'm going to bank a lot of energy here. Minding that the switch clock timers is going to be coming up soon, so I want to get rid of this Lapras. So I'm at almost 100 energy, and this Shadow Ball is going to be enough to take out the Lapras. Now let's see what is in the back here. Opponent thinking about it. In comes the Giratina. I waited turn there after my Hex just to see if they wanted to catch, but I was able to throw in the middle of their Dragon Claw. I come in with my Perserrker. I am now going to force them to throw energy. Dragon Claw is not enough to KO, so we get one more Shadow Claw in. Throwing on the CMP, I don't think this Surf is going to be enough, but either way, we have the shield to shield this one up, Hex it down, and then Hex down that Pokemon in the back. Whatever that was again, it was the Gyarados. So that was a good game, well played to my opponent. This team was a lot of fun to use. It was spammy. It was freaking hard hitting. Hydro Cannons hit hard. Foul Play hits hard. Close Combat is a beast. And Jellicent is just your tank. So, if you guys are liking the content, I hope you all had a great Go Battle Day yesterday. Hope you gained ELO and reached the ELO that you had or wanted to get to. So, again, thank you all so very much for watching. If you guys are liking the content, please hit that like button. Comment if you want to see anything in the future. And before you leave, hey, check out that video right there, because it's going to be a good one. And I will see everybody in the next video.